Yo, just still setting some stuff up, guys. So I will, in the background, not for this. So I will literally be. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll literally be right back. My humble opinion needs RZ. I'll be right back to be talking about everything. And then once I ping the Discord, we'll basically be ready to go. So just give me 1 second. All right, chat. Yeah, I'm not muted. I just had to take care of a few things. I kicked live and I was like, oh crap. I literally had like 10 more minutes till I was done with everything I was doing. How's everybody doing today on this fine night? Hey, Zanima. Hello, Gabby. We chilling tonight. Talking some Cobblemon. I think Blunder's gonna be joining me in like 15 minutes, maybe less. Talking some champions. You sleepy? I feel you, fam. Just in my last week of lectures until exams. You got this. Nice. How was it? We in the sauna watching AIM. Is that appropriate for a grown man? I mean, you do whatever you want to do. Who am I to judge? Did some Embor calcs with Mold Breaker. How did that look? Weaker than Choice Band? Do you think Pokemon moves got that normally still going to be will be less versatile because you have to use currency for move replacements? No, I don't think any of that's going to matter. You're just going to get your few wins and then you're just going to keep going, right? Auto-modded your WhatsApp is crazy. Go signing sleep. I have horrible nightmares last night and... No, Gabby, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry. Been Scuffed on Shutdown. War doesn't seem the Wolf video people are talking about. I mean, I'm hype. But like... Obviously, we have to wait for the real stuff to happen. I'll probably hop on that server. Maybe I'll do that later. I've gotten most of the footage and been taking notes. The speed is frustrating. I agree. We literally don't know what it is. It could also just be the demo. What up, Gas? It literally could be the demo, right? Like, we actually have no idea what's going on. I'm waiting for more updates. I'm kind of hopeful that we get something this week as well, because it's the last week before. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Mayhem. What's good? I feel like because it's the last week before, we'll actually get something. I'm doing well. I'm about to go into the jaw. I'm about to take my daily jaw liner. Trainer 9000, excuse me. It's going to get the jaw ready for this. What up, Porch? Just a little bit. Just a little light. A little light 20. Man, Nadex doubles mono dragon team. Ooh, is Nadex doubles playable ladder, or is this just a tournament, or just for fun? Gas, I appreciate you. That's very kind. Jolty help you make a Poke Abilities team? Goat. 13 here. I just got a notification now. I have to mess up my sleep schedule even more. How's it going? What's good, fam? Favorite type of bagel? Toasted bagel. Don't matter what it is, as long as that shit is toasted. I want Ashgram back. I don't feel like giving us. Thank you, Porch. I feel like we're never getting Ash Greninja as like a whole back. We'll probably get Battle Bond. Gabby, that's very kind of you, fam. We'll probably get like a Battle Bond or anything. By the way, if y'all want to hop on the server, !mark Cobblemon. That's very kind of you, Gabby. Thank you. Because there's no fake out or follow me dragons at all, even in Nat decks. No fake out is actually interesting when it comes to dragons, because I feel like maybe the bad ones would be a little fake out. Feels like a surprise attack, or like a little bit more surprising. I guess a dragon is not that surprising because you see it coming. But like if I think of a Pokemon like, you know, Appleton, if that clicked fake, I'd be surprised. Like, oh, did not expect that. You want cosplay Pikachu? Pikachu Bell? I think Battle Bond is a role in VGC. I don't think I'll ever be able to be using VGC because it's an event mon. Unless they literally give us the option to. I have to look at Greninja's abilities. Oh, I don't have a Cottony, do I? And Maddie's right here. I'm so still. I'm about to mess this guy up. Wait, do I have quick balls? Wait, do I have quick balls? Citrine, Ultra. I know, literally just for you, Maddie. I'll bulletproof blocks Moonblast in Champions. I doubt it, considering Moonblast isn't called Moonblast in Japan. Right now, I got 2 supports in Giratina and Suing Gudra. Those guys. Wait, Giratina is allowed? Wait, you said Nadex Ubers or just Nadex doubles? And Giratina is just allowed in Nadex doubles? I really love Pikachu Bell. I thought it was really cool that those Pikachus had those unique moves. Did you see Jolty yelled at me for when he saw the team? I believe. Wait, what did he yell at you for? Look at this Spoink. Oh, Nadex double Uber. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I actually like Giratina a lot in doubles. Like a Hone Claws Poltergeist set. I guess you're using it support though. Maybe stat spurs are gonna be consistent. No. You can use. There's not even battle. What up, Owen? How you doing, buddy? I'm going Pombon too. Shoot. I'm hella going Pombon. I didn't realize this guy's in a battle with me. He looked away. Joe, I haven't even room for the viewers. It's crazy. We're all gone, fam. Champions of Singles. Battle Stadium. We don't know about 6v6 yet. We're hoping for. Otherwise, I'm doing well, man. Been busy, but yeah, it has been a minute. I've been going live like at 4 a.m. to be fair. I think the Rotom form might be something eventually seen. Is your doubles team still playable? Only if that regulation is still going on. Otherwise, no. I actually think my the Robot Chicken, which is the name of my team, had a good shot at Worlds. Not me playing it, but like the team in general, I think could have been really good because it looks really good into a lot of the popular stuff. I mean, Ho was really anti-meta anyway. I have no idea if I'm getting wins or waves yet. It kind of depends on the legendary cover. I hope 6v6 singles too. Otherwise, like, we're talking in SBO, we're talking about different drafts and stuff. And it's like, I'm not doing, like, I won't be doing Won't be any single draft for a bit. And I'm not going back to SV for draft, you know? I don't want to go back to SV for draft. I loved SV draft, and now it's time to retire it. There's a new VGC Champions format apparently. Yes, it is on. There's a server, which is really cool. I haven't checked it out like officially. I've just seen a gameplay. Well, if there are no cover legendaries, well, I mean, F it. 3v2 draft will be awful. Yeah, we tried that with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Best of 3, it was terrible. And it stopped week 2. Week 2, everybody dropped it. Protect Thunderwave, Tailwind, and Shadow Ball. If you're going to do Thunderwave, why don't you do Hex? Champions is free. Free to play. There's like prices for like certain things in it, but the actual overall you can play for free. I'm gonna try and do. I'll try because I don't have anything in. I don't have Pokemon Home. I don't have Pokemon Home. I've never used Pokemon Home. I don't have it. All my Mons are in their original games, and some of them are lost forever. But I've never used Home. So I might try it going through the game and see what I could do with the free stuff and see, and then kind of go from there. Well, IVs are all maxed. That's it. Axed. They don't exist anymore. They're just maxed out. If they let me do 6v6 in private matches, it'd be great. That's what we're all hoping for, you know? Yeah, I know Home is free. I don't use it. I don't have Pokemon in other games that I want to send over either. Those guys stay in my games. Catch. I can't see this Celesteela. But I'm really, really, really hoping there's at least going to be 6v6 in the custom. Because, like, if there isn't, then, well, I'll figure it out. If there is, then we could do a lot with that. We'll obviously do draft. I have a Discord I'm working on for 6v6 singles. That I'm testing a bot that does, like, its own ELO and ranking system and everything like that. And matchmaking. So working on that this week. And then kind of going from there. Because then we can actually do Wi-Fi battles and actually have them feel like they mean something. Yeah, I'm working on it, Owen. Been working on it for a bit. What's the better, Cross Poison or Poison Jab? Probably Poison Jab, since a lot of Pokemon don't learn Cross Poison. What do you think the likelihood of the timer coming back is? I'm hoping that we can just set it as our own. There's a thing on Showdown that allowed you to have a 2v2. Like with multiple people. You could do it with free-for-alls, kind of. You just have to plan them out. Yeah, just figured to give us something to do. What up, Marcus? Alb official ladder and champions. I've been playing 66 since X and Y. I mean, there's going to be no 66 ladder. There was never a 66 ladder in previous games. The only ladder that had 66 was like fucking Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, Battle Revolution. Poison Jab's usually better for the strength, but if you have like a scope lens type thing, you can use Cross Poison. What up, honey? Oh, I saw that, Frank, yeah. Oh, for Nadex. There's probably a challenge command you could do, Mayhem. Played the first logo this weekend and it came in second, lost to Crit Kajo in finals. Was that the shit? Is that the one that did you go with Die? Most underrated new Mega going to champions? It kind of depends on the ability, but for draft, I like Scolipede. I think Phalanx actually has potential. I think Frostlass is him with Nasty Ply and all. And the Blizzard, I think Frostlass is amazing. I really hope Gigalith is in the game. I feel like Gigalith is going to be in the game because when Megas were out, Gigalith was him too. It's my GOAT. Once he had Sandstream, the GOAT. Living in, there's no Porygon. At Cross Country, we've been using the same team. Don't make sense. Yeah, I talked to Die because we did a video for him. Or should get Batty Bat. Jeez, I got a good feeling about Scrafty. I think Scrafty has no like. And when it comes to VGC, Scrafty's for sure gonna be good, right? Because it's already Scrafty. And then imagine Scrafty gets Intimidate upon Mega Evolution 2, so it's Intimidate into Intimidate. And then I think in draft, Scrafty has exactly what it needs as well. Because all Scrafty needed was some speed and power, right? Scrafty was never a sweeper that was like that threatening. I mean, they did say it's all fully evolved mons. There's no, except for Pikachu. Parting shot is really nice from ZA as well. I agree. It's literally insane. That's sick though. Yeah, Dad was telling me that there were 4 people and he got like 30 like championship points. It's like, yo. As I'm saying, intimidate into intimidate. I'm about to use Bisharp. Well, he's not in the game, but Defiant Gambit. I wonder what mons are not going to be there. Like, I saw the list. I'm making a video on the list and stuff like that, but... Or I want to, rather. I still haven't done it yet, though. Anybody going to Indy? I'm going to try my best to go to Indy. I have to make sure sign-ups... I mean, it's probably going to be the biggest VGC tournament besides the one that's going on. The free one. Burning Bulk, maybe. We're going to have 200 plus regular mons. I'm hoping so. I thought it was 120, CB, but you're maybe right. Mr. TJP, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you. Nice. Guys, let me tell you, Owen, I don't know how you're going to be signing up for Indy, but my friend said you need to be frame perfect. Get a world clock, and the second it says 7 p.m., refresh. Not 10 seconds later. The second it says 7 p.m. I appreciate the prime, fam. That's very kind of you. It says you have to be frame perfect or it's over. And you won't be able to make it. Which is really unfortunate. But I mean, I get it. I think it will fill in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh, that video with RGGV's team was so nice. Yep, tears are all smoke on stuff. He said, I'll be using my Fione, my laptop, and a desktop. That boy enlisted a Pokemon. That boy enlisted a Pokemon to make sure he gets into Indy, guys. Y'all need to get on his level. His Fione, a laptop, and a fucking desktop, man. It did. It did. I really hope Mega Goliath Spot is such a great ability. Home is compatible with all the Switch 3DS games, though, right? Are we thinking that they're not allowing all mons to home? Doesn't home have every mon? You'll be able to put your mons in home, but I mean, not everything will be allowed in Champions is what you're asking. Check out the replay in the core when you get a chance. Insane predicts for hat. Did you put it in the main chat or did you put it in the friendship chat? I will check it out. Thank you for the dono. You could have just told me. I would have checked it out anyway. As long as Goliath Spot doesn't get regen, I'm fine with it. I think as long as your Goliath Spot gets literally anything better than emergency exit. Okay, you put it in fam. Okay, I'll check it after the stream. As long as it's like something like delayed emergency exit, you know. Let me call in that chat, by the way. See if Blunder is here. Y'all gonna hear Discord for a bit, but I think you can hear Discord. Do I have my Discord plugged in? I do. Okay. He said 1 sec. He tagged me and said 10 p.m. sharp. It is 10:01. We shall see. You gonna play doubles and champions? Yeah, I'll play doubles. Is it gonna be my main thing? No. He's finishing the replay. Is he BKCing that replay? Is it that one? Is it the same replay that's been? Is it the same one replay? He's really BKCing that shit. Oh yeah, Joey, I need unbanned from your Discord. I don't know, fam. You saying that? Why did you get banned from my Discord? Let's go to let's unpack that. Let's unpack that bag. Let's unpack that suitcase before you're trying to travel again. You know what I mean? Playing. I was hacked back in the mist of 2025. Did you try to play somebody's free game? Did you try to play somebody's free game? Did you try to help them and test it out? No, it was some stupid... Oh, that's even worse. Because I was about to say, like, yo, if you actually got hacked by somebody's free game, like, we might not let you back in the Discord for the sense of, like, herd immunity and, you know, keeping everybody healthy from that. What's your Discord name? I actually write down why we ban everybody, so... No, it literally is. Yeah, for the literally, I mentioned what I was saying because for some reason the UK, the EU people in my Discord, the UCks and the OOs, they just keep fucking falling for people's games. They keep just stop testing people's games. Stop it. Some dude tried to do that shit to me. I fucking tore the dude a new one. He actually blocked me. You know how bad that conversation had to be for that guy that he blocked me? Normally, you're supposed to block them and move on. He blocked me. He had enough of my shit. I was talking some shit to him. I tried calling him too. Loic the Screamo. Okay, let me check you out. How do you keep saying getting asked the same questions? I was watching Pocono Road and the amount of times you asked how you liking the game was funny. I mean, not everybody comes in at different times, you know. And sometimes, I mean, the whole point of going live is to talk to people, right? I wouldn't go live if I didn't want to talk to people. It'd just be a silent stream. It'd just be a video if I didn't want to talk to people. So I like talking to people, even if it's the same question. Sometimes when I'm tired, I might be a little bit more or less more irritable, you know. But let me see my server settings real quick. But I do try my best to talk to people. No, he was mad, and I started talking shit to him. Some people added me from your server, and I thought she was a bot, but she just wanted a team I made. That is very funny, Pidgey. Let me look at my bands list. Loic the Screamo. Revoke ban. All right, buddy. You're back. Exclamation mark Discord, fam. For you. Oh, no. It's the people got hacked. No worries, dude. It's the people that got hacked. And then they try and DM you like, hey, can I give you a second? I was like, what is it? It's like, my friend made a game. Can you test this game out for me? It'll only take 10 minutes. And then I started saying some shit to them. I started saying like a lot. I started sending them files. I'm not gonna lie. I started sending them files. Like a whole lot of shit. Like, would you like this malware? I started sending them Skype. That's how you know. I started sending them Skype. What's good, bro?
Just hopping on the amazing server.
I was talking about how you know how people get Discord, like they get hacked on Discord, and they'll be like, hey, can you try my game? My friend made it.
Oh yes, that's like a classic. That's a classic one.
It's a classic IQ test, but like it's
yeah, I've gotten that before. It's like, hey, bro, I just made a new game, but I can't upload it anywhere. Do you want this random zip file?
Just know, guys, if you ever got hacked, look, if you ever get hacked and something like that, just know the greatest Pokemon mind of all time, Mr. Jamvat, got hacked. Okay, so just know it's not just you. But I was telling them that, you know how normally you just block them when you figure that shit out.
It's definitely not a good defense that Jam, aka most hackable man in the world, got hacked.
Yeah, Jam is really bad with technology. Like, extremely. Really, for the longest time, he could not join Discord. For 3 years, he couldn't join Discord calls with us because he didn't know how to assign his mic on Discord.
Gem is insane.
And he would blame all of us. I just want to let you know, he would blame all of us.
No, Gem is damn stupid. Shout out to my boy. He's a goat.
Thank you. Yeah, see, Marcus, if you hack me that way, that's why I'm always in call when you send it. No, I was telling them that how, you know how you usually block them and move on. I got this guy to block me because I started sending him shit. And I sent him Skype and all this shit. He got real mad.
Joe started sending mad cat gifs, and the guy
bro got mad.
Said, all right, I've had enough of this shit. Mr. Jambo was 40 before computers were invented. Hey, yo, lay off my goat.
Please, please.
Swave got hacked 3 years ago, and the hacker still runs his YouTube channel to this day. Swave is literally AI.
It's my guy.
AI.
I've just been around catching Pokemon. I was talking about champions and some things. By the way, what naming theme should I go with Mono Dragon? Shrek theme.
Let me go check what's
the first dragon I think about when I think about dragons is Shrek.
Also, shout out to everybody watch the tournament stream. Do let me know in the comments of this VOD or in the chat right now if you know any other great games of the past that you'd like me to go over on stream. Because I always have a good time watching some, you know, high stakes content.
How good would a physical steel water type mon be? I mean, Empoleon was physical steel water, but it didn't, even with Swordsdance, its moves were kind of weak and it didn't really have a lot going for it. So it would have to have a good chunk of, first off, it would have to have speed if you want that to be good. And it would have to have attack, like water moves are always going to be good, right? You'll have your liquidation, waterfall, your wave crash, whatever you get of that. But you need a good steel typing, and you also need something secondary to be able to hit opposing waters as well.
That typing is really shish though.
We do have a poison steel. Reverum.
It's a goated defensive typing though.
Oh, we need poison ice. Ah, my favorite.
Yo, I'm late. Can we rewatch? You can rewatch, big homie.
We need nice poison ice. What would a poison ice type like? So like ice moves are some of the scariest offensive moves in the game, and then poison's always poisoning you, pissing me off. But poison and ice don't help each other out, so that mon would need like earth power. Oh, it'd be defensive poison ice. Oh, we talking about some cap.
Poison Ice is happening. I actually just got a call from Game Freak, and they're repurposing Mega Dragalge. Ice Poison is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Invest now. It's going to be a Dragalge summer.
What are we investing in?
A Dragalge coin, which I will be dropping soon.
Drag coin.
Let it be known.
Every arc in Pokemon that was good. I liked watching Sun and Moon when it first came out. Battle Extras mod? I mean, this is, I already have this one on Curse Forge. Have you been watching Tubi since they added full seasons of the old school cartoons? I haven't yet, but I will. I heard.
Where are you at right now?
I'm just running around catching mons that I see.
Oh yeah, I was up in my decks.
Wait, Tapu Koko's locked for 1 minute and 4 seconds. Wait, does that mean I can catch it in 1 minute and 4 seconds?
Blunder, do you know a Gen 7 tournament game? CTC Oko to Magirna, turn 1 with Electric Z Coco. You're going to have to refresh my memory more of what else happened in the game.
It was Z Wild Charge. I remember what they're talking about.
He did it?
Somebody did that. I remember.
I did that in a game, but I don't know if it was me who showed it. Like, I don't know if bros talk about me or if... Because I don't even remember CDC playing any Gen 7 tournament games like that. But it might have been a game.
It might have been. It was. I mean, I know you definitely did it. Mega Golurk on Trick Room, any chance of being good? If that boy gets adaptability or any boosting, like super strong boosting thing that will boost its Poltergeist and Earthquake, yes, it can be very good. It was actually taking over ZAOU.
Golurk definitely can be good because its dual stab is incredible.
Let's go,
Ghost
John.
ground coverage is extremely hard.
Beautiful resistances too. Like fighting and rock and electric is really nice.
Base power on those shits is so strong. Also, the Mon's defenses are very good. They're like 105 now. So it's going to trade 1v1 into most attacks.
Jolty, thank you for the donut, by the way. I'm happy you're able to use your shiny Wimpod. Wimpod, I love the bug types. Arachnid, Golisopod, and Lokix are some of my favorite bugs. Blunder, you should review that. Thank you, Jolty. You should review that 1300 turn game if you can find it. It's interesting content, trust me. Low-key, Blunder, I'm serious. Because I assume you just... Was that one replay you watched in your stream? Just one? Was it...
No, I watched 2 games.
Oh, it was 2 games. About an hour, right? So you really went in depth on that. I really think your viewers would like a nice little 4 or 5 hour VOD. Thank you, Emerald Miner. I appreciate you. 4 or 5 hour VOD. I'm not even like, there's no sarcasm, no jokes behind this. Of you reviewing that game and how it all matters. Obviously, there's some games, some turns that go on autopilot, right? But then there's always those strong games that happen where like, randomly turn 1187, they decide to fire off attack, which ends up changing the whole course of the game because they've given up an extra PP.
I truly respect your opinion, but nobody wants to watch that shit.
I'm right there. I'll be there front row.
Neither do I feel like sitting my time watching.
Type 7 in the chat. Type 7 in Blunder's chat.
How about you type 7 and Joe will record that bullshit for you?
Type 7, 7, type 777 and look at the mirror with the lights off. Say 777 in the mirror and let Blunder know that you want to see him.
And fake that shit, you do that shit.
Go watch that, Blunder. You can really tell them the GOAT. Blunder, I have multiple chats on my screen, and they're all saying 777. They really want you to do this.
I would never do that.
I'm not gonna lie, you're letting down my family if you don't do this. And my family doesn't like being let down.
I'm bringing up your family. Matter of fact,
you're actually weighing them down with this, and this is something that they're really.
No, bro. Hey, you want to know my story? You want to know my story with the 1000 Durn Blissey
Tapu
game?
Koko. But yes. No.
I'm trying to catch that shit.
Come here, TV. Somebody's catching an Ultra Ball right now.
So that longest game ever, that longest tournament game ever, this shit happened in 2016. I remember what happened because I was watching that game around maybe like 6 p.m., right? And I was in my first year of college. I was living in dorm. And I remember watching that game. I was like, all right, these guys are still playing. Fuck that. I went to a party. I came home late as fuck that night. 1 a.m. Like 1:30 a.m. I was mad. Like what's it called? Tired. And it was a college party. I was pretty drunk. I remember looking on my phone and I see that they're still playing. And I was like, what the fuck? Am I watching a replay or something? And I look closely on my phone, and that shit was still going at 1:30 a.m. And my jaw dropped. I really didn't know if I was just seeing things, like if I got too wasted and I was like, huh? Am I just seeing the thing that...
You remember Jamvad in World
shit,
Cup when he played that 100+ turn game? I think versus Finch with Magneton. Was it versus Finch that was 100+ turns or whatever?
All his games are 100+ turns.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let's just assume
a slow bitch.
Let's just assume it was versus. Let's just assume it was versus Jam, or it was versus Finch, right? I was at Macy's, bro, and when you go in Macy's, that shit has no connection. So I would be refreshing that game while walking through,
really
bro.
Been there, Joe. I've really been there. When you walk through the store that's a dead zone, and you're like,
And I'm trying my best to watch this tournament game. I rooted for my boy. It takes 2 minutes to load up. And 20 turns in. I refresh the damn screen. 33 turns in. I'm like, no, Jam loses. And it's not letting me start a battle with it. I'm literally trying to catch it too.
That shit happened to me when I was trying to watch one of CTC's tournament games, but I was on the subway going somewhere, and I was like, fuck, can the subway just stop at one of the stops so I can refresh and see what turn we're on? But that shit was a long, like 8-minute one before the next stop, so I missed most of the game. It was most sad.
It'd be a fleck at that. Oh, I caught it. I'm about to catch this Coco finally. Why is it not? Hello?
No, the replays I watched today were really shush though. Nothing but Lord plays.
I'm okay with the pressure stall thing. Why can't I catch this guy? Hitbox might be on the ground. Okay.
3, 4, 5, and 5, 6, 7 might
Goat.
be the GOAT trios of like competitive
Pressure thing is
gaming.
gonna be interesting. Nice. I caught Tapu Koko.
What pressure thing?
The PP being lowered, so pressure being broken as shit.
Oh yeah, pressure does
Yo,
win
if
as a
Suicune's in that game, bro, I'm bringing that every tour game. Suicune Corviknight. Thank you,
are. But do know that Suicune is now lacking on protects. This is not not the same Suicune. Remember that. 8 protects is not easy. You got to really
Discord
make that
just yo, the chat just said, "Hey, fuck you, man, for me catching Tapu Koko."
Wow, what's wrong with catching Tapu Koko?
There's only one that spawned, and I caught it.
5 bids you and CTC play versus each other, bro. That guy never wants to ever play old gen. I hit CTC up sometimes. I'm like, load up that old gen. He's like, I don't have the brain space to care about those old shite gens. We on Gen 9 now. He just loves Gen 9 too much.
It's my goat. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Again, Suicune also having no protects is pretty whack. But like, I think Subcom Mine Rest Suicune will be with Skull would be better than Protect anyway.
No, I would agree. Protect is about to be phased out if there's only 8.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a great question. Not to get political or anything, but will Weavile be good in champions? It'll probably
Weavile
be outclassed by Chien-Pao.
That's. I mean, I think from like, were you thinking from like a doubles perspective or just in general, or like or just singles? Because obviously, I don't think Chien-Pao is gonna last. Hey, McDeezy. Hey, Noobish. I don't think Chien-Pao will ever last. Thank you, Mushbot Pirate. I appreciate you.
It's talking about dubs, but if talking about singles, then yeah, Weavile's pretty good.
I think, remember that Weavile? Was that you who played that tournament game where the guy had sub Aerodactyl, sub Weavile, sub everything? I'm chilling.
No, not me. If that shit was me, I would for sure remember that. That's a crazy thing.
There's a tournament game where the dude pulled up with all the legendary dogs, Weavile and Aerodactyl, and it was lead Aerodactyl.
I know what you're talking about. You played that shit. It
was me?
You played against that shit.
You sure?
I'm almost certain.
I don't think I played against that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I watched it. I don't think I played against it. I remember like, yo, this is the most annoying thing of all time. I swear it was you who played against it.
No, I swear I didn't. But I know what you're talking about. It was Staticus using it. And it was Arrow plus 3 dogs plus another 2
Dude, it was like
troll.
lead Arrow and then it had leftovers and Stealth Rock and went for sub and Rock Slide.
That's actually such an insane pull that you remember that. Because now you're like, it's like a fucking like, oh. Like I'm like remembering that shit. And I'm like, oh my god.
But the reason I'm remembering it is because the Weavile was sub SD. Sub,
I've used that.
No, a sub protect crash knockoff.
No, I've used that in Gen 8 with grassy terrain.
It's good.
sub SD protect icicle spear.
It's good.
Oh, bro, it PP stalls everything.
Yeah, it's really good. You PP stall Clefable and stuff. So like when you were talking about Weavile.
Oh yeah, you PP stall fucking Clef.
Yeah,
T-Train gets PP stalled too because they're all Magma Storm.
Yeah,
Easy
that's
PP
why when they were talking about Weavile, I was like, I think that set has potential now with all attacks going lower. Like it's crazy how much Earthquake goes from 16 to 12 is big, bro. Like that's huge.
Shout outs to my guys, John and Casino Bambino in the chat. Much love for the bits.
Well, I'm curious that Game Freak wants to nerf.
Scissor unemployed. Joe, what do you think they're gonna do for Megapod? You have any prediction on the ability?
Tough Claws, probably.
Okay.
Right? I think Tough Claws makes the most sense.
Don't mind it.
I'm also, I mean, we saw what Regenerator did with that demon. Especially with it getting U-turn. What is this? Is this a walking wake? Oh, thank you so much. Let me give you something.
It's a walking wake.
It's a walking wake. Let me give you something. I have a shiny bell though. I'll give you
Steroledge with Sharpness, Shadow Claw, and Bitter Blade. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Well, the leak said Tough Claws. I'm gonna do it. I'll do a whole stream on that leak, even though I think some of it's fake. But I mean, who cares? The fun stuff is talking about the leaks.
Nah, I think that shit is dead ass real, and I think that we are gonna have a lot of those. Like, I think only like very few of those are real. Source of my gut.
Thanks, man. I do have a Discord. I just made my Discord. You can hop in there.
Blunder and Joey are like Rain Man for random showdown games. Nah, seriously. Seen too many games over time. Sometimes them shits just be coming to you like random visions.
Do you think Mega Meganium is going to be Ubers? Absolutely not.
Hell nah.
Do I think it's going to be solid? Yeah.
Grass type ain't ever going Uber as my boy. Unless it's Hearth Flame, which is a fire type first.
Or Celebi in Gen 2.
Gen 2 doesn't count.
It's my go.
Nah, tell him to unban that shit from Gen 2, Joey.
Or Skyman.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. All things 20 years plus old don't count.
But they still got it.
Yeah.
We're basically the Skymans of Pokemon.
Nah. Lando I.
Lando I? I guess you're Lando I. I'm Skyman.
Yeah. I pulled up in 2013 when Lando I got banned.
Lando I got banned way before 2013, bro.
No, it didn't. It got banned at the end of Gen 5. Right before XY came out.
I thought it got banned way before on PO.
I don't know. But I know for certain we were playing with it on Smogon. And because it was in all the tournaments that summer.
That's fair. I used it. That's fair.
Yeah, you used it too, probably. That shit's so shiced. In Gen 5, man, that shit, every game, Focus Blast and a Rotom 80%. I remember that.
Hey, Ike. You think
CTC used that shit literally every single game.
I don't think Lucario Z gets Prankster. I think it's one of the fastest mons of all time, and I don't think it.
They should give Landorus L Create. All right, I'm gonna put in your 2 cents to Game Freak.
L Create is crazy.
No, we can make that happen, gang.
L Create is crazy, dude. Your sword crap is insane. Oh my god, this. Oh my god, yo, look at this Blunder. Come to me. Look at this Kyogre.
Wonder who is the oldest known competitive player, as in has been playing for the longest time. There's definitely a good amount of players who started in like 2009 that still play and compete. I think the answer to your question is this guy named Fear. He's a really strong battler. He's considered to be like one of the top 2 or 3 Gen 2 OU players of all time. But he started playing in 06, and then he took a gigantic break, and then came back for like 2020-ish or 2018 or something. But probably him, because he started in 06 and is still extremely good. So, and then probably M Dragon, who I think started in like probably like 07 or some shit. Who has never, man. Dragon never took no break. He just been fucking slugging it out since day one of this shit.
M Dragon always makes me laugh. Looking at his logs of old battles. That's my guy.
Oh, he's so shiced.
It's my guy. Is this Lucha,
he's a legend.
Is Lucha real?
I'm always ready to talk that shit too. He's tough.
Chat, I might be playing Smogon World Cup. We'll see. I'll decide this week.
Guys, press 1 if you want to see Joe compete.
Press 2 if you want to see Blunder compete as well. Don't you also have a decision to make?
I'll probably be like, guys, something
Lay
really.
Lay it on me. Wait. Lay it on me. pretend I'm Obi and ABR. Hey, Blunder, we're looking so forward to you playing with us.
Guys, something happened. Something crazy happened, guys. I just can't this year.
You didn't even give a reason. You just said
I don't want to talk about personal issues, guys.
Sombrero hat large.
Let me go back home right quick.
Wait, what? Bro just gave me a
I'm about to be like,
sombrero hat.
my goldfish died, and it's been a hard moment for me.
My goldfish died.
No, never. Mons is high-key extremely washed right now, except for Champions. If Champions is shice, the last thing I want to do is load up that SV.
That's why I'm like I really love playing Uber. Ace, I appreciate you. Assuming the leaks are 100% real, which megas are you both excited for? Dude, I want Scully. Mainly just for...
Well, all those megas are... I mean, all those megas are real, but...
Wait, where's the sombrero?
I want Mega Darkrai.
It just says it has its ability. Are these all mine?
5x hidden ability mons, huh?
I have a sombrero now. I'm about to put that shit on.
Don't put that shit on. Something came up. Turns out, not particularly available that day. Type shit.
That's my thing too. Like if I do play, you know, I'm gonna work hard and actually like want to win, and I don't want it to like get in the way. So that's why I said let me play the tier a little bit.
Now the best tournaments of all time, I'm gonna tell you right now, were the 2 Smogon tours and the SPL, because the timing does not involve the summer by any means for playing Pokemon.
Literally.
And the summer should not be used to play in Pokemon tournaments.
Get that whole guy on him. No, 100%.
Every other month should be used.
100%. I'm trying to do shit in the summer.
I used to literally play the tournaments back in the day from September to November, and then from January to June, and then no tournament from June to September. That's the way it's supposed to go.
That's where you play with your boys, play Mon, go outside. That's all.
You watch other people play, you're like, damn, this guy is buns. I'm not playing, though.
I'm not playing in the summer. No, that's my thing. What is this? Cinnamon roll backpack.
Would you eat a year ban if you had to play Gen 8 for SPL on some Megan shit? Bro, I would definitely not eat the ban. I would just play.
Aquatic staff. How do I put
I still like playing. I only get a few games a year because I don't really like playing week after week. But, like, I still enjoy all these tournaments. Like, I will play SPL again and shit like that.
My bracho.
I definitely still like playing. It's just in the summer, it's a big commitment. And, like, the idea of enjoying your summer by, like, stressing over a team and shit is, like, the last thing I want to...
Bro, you remember the year I got married? I came back from my honeymoon 2 weeks. I played 1 game for World Cup. I won it. And then I signed off after. It was like, you guys got the rest. Do your thing. That's literally what I did.
You don't want to do that. Do I think Skull should be banned? Hell nah. Skull was maybe cheap back in the day, like Gen 5, Gen 6, but Skull's not busted.
That Dragon Pole looked beautiful, by the way. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Cancun is just up the road, not dead ass. These tournaments take a really long time. The World Cup is a pretty quick tournament, though.
Like yeah. You can lose. You only get 3 games in the beginning, and then it's 1 every week, which isn't bad. But it's just the timing of it is really bad too. Like a lot of trips and a lot of stuff happen in the summer.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Sombrero.
What do you think about Scald Mega Emboar destroying Vaporeon now? Now that is a true genius take. You're right. Scald Mega Emboar destroys Vaporeon now.
You're right with Mold Breaker. Oh
Great.
my god.
And you know, I really like the verb you used, destroyed. It definitely is doing that.
I'd use that in the title. Oh my god, these mons look sick.
Mega Emboar finally destroys Vaporeon with Scald.
These are sick. Do you think Battle Stadium would be better as 5v5 than 3v3? I think at that point there's no point in not doing 6v6.
Like 5v5 instead of 6v6 is extremely funny. I would become the main of that generation. I mean that game. I would second.
If there was a ladder for it, I'd 100% play. There's no difference. It's like having a lead mon and sacking it. It's like having a feature mon. I just won't put it.
No, I say the same shit. You can play with 5. I literally have laddered with 5 before as a test. You can play with 5.
I do it every video.
There's literally no difference between 5 and 6.
Offensive, physical, electric water, or special electric water. I mean, Rotom is amazing, right? If it has voltage and stuff. I think special is really nasty. Bring Sage bench 1. Literally.
Guys, stop rage baiting with talking about Emboar beating Mons where that it doesn't beat. This shit's... Yeah, we can Scald Burn Toxicroak. Let's go! Joe, are you ready? To Scald Burn that shit.
Even in the anime, they did 66. Why won't they just add it? It just takes a lot. It's a lot. This is a really cool Miltank. This is Pocopia. Emboar, Hard Walls, Ogerpon, Wellspring. You can Scald Burn Ogerpon, Wellspring. Did you think about that, Blunder? Did you think about that? Have you tried to Scald? Why is this murdering me?
Somebody did bring that up in the chat the other day.
That was me under
Oh.
It wasn't me under
I was like, damn, that's really smart. I'm gonna get right to that tech, guys.
I say under an alt, and then I give it some validation on their Pokeaim. It's like the people. It's like the people who thumbs up their comment the second they leave one. Joey, if Mega Scissor doesn't get Roost back, do you think Mega Life Spot will be better, assuming it has Tough Claws and widespread better coverage, or we have a good niche over the Gotapod? Bullet Punch is really good, but like having in your scenario Tough Claws, Bulk Up, Leech Life, Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, plus Spikes, plus U-Turn, I feel like there's a good chance I'd rather use Gully, especially because they gutted a lot of the mystical fire from the fairies. Now, who knows if they end up coming back, but I think that... You good? You right? Oh, God.
The overworld, guys. Yeah. What the fuck is the end?
And Gully has Pain Split, too. Last month continues to make me dizzy, queasy, but glad folks are enjoying it. Hey, do your thing, Snake. I'm sorry to hear that.
What the fuck is this?
Have a great night, my friend. We just need 66 in private battles, and we're good for Wi-Fi battles and draft. Absolutely.
Oh, gee, I don't want to smoke with him. Let me just...
What do you think about that, Blunder? They were saying, do you think Mega Goliath, about assuming he gets Tough Claws, will it put Scizor out of a job because Scizor doesn't get Roost? Scizor obviously has Defog and Bullet Punch. Mega Goliath would have Tough Claws, Aqua Jet, and Sucker Punch plus Leech Life. It also has Pain Split as well. I was saying, and has Spikes and a slower U-turn. I low-key think, and better stats. I low-key think Gully might just be better as the pivot to getting your Mon. Or as even a set of, like maybe fast SD Scizor for like Heatran and stuff. But like that's the only thing I would use it over. I feel.
Pod's mad bulky and has Sucker Punch too.
Yeah.
So
Sucker, Leech, Aqua Jet,
too. And it can figure its shit out easier. Scizor without Roost is pretty bad, honestly.
I think so too. We used to use Scizor as every feature as a Mon to get in every Mon we're trying to feature back in the day, because Scizor was just to go to that. Because all you have to do is you turn out into the Mon and had Roost to bring it back. You can't Roost and bring it back. You're kind of limited on it. Plus, like I could use Mega Goliath Spot and a Banded Scizor if I want to, and I'm stronger than.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit this. Scizor in theory should be like a big deal, guys, because it beats Metagross and Zam and all these other shits.
And Gully can do that too, though. Is the thing.
Yeah, if there's no Roost, it's not going to be capable of doing it. Also, yeah, Pod actually walls those two better than
Happy Birthday Speaks. It does, and it can Leech Life them while killing them too. So like it gets recovery. Happy Birthday Speak Waffle. Speaks Waffle. I hope you enjoyed it, buddy.
What the fuck? I didn't mean to throw all these. Fucking
I'm looking for more new Pokemon. I can't believe it.
That Cacturn was trying to beat my ass. Weirdo.
Mega Tatsugiri doing anything possibly. So the Mega Tatsugiri in Legends ZAOU that had Drizzle was actually really good with the Rapid Spin Nasty Plot and just firing off pumps. But
which one? Tatsugiri?
Yeah, I think the big thing about that Mon is it's going to be its interaction with Dondozo, right? Like you swallow it as Tatsugiri and then it Mega Evolves after. What if it's allowed to get out of Dondozo after and just give it a boost?
I was in the pre-champions OU letter yesterday and everybody was spamming that shit.
Mega Tatsu or just Dozo Tatsu?
Dozo Tatsu.
Yeah, that's good. No Terras as well, so you can't resist a lot. Obviously, that hurts this, but you're not like playing him right on meta or anything right now. Would you play a Smash Bros. Style game with Pokemon characters? That would be enticing. Yeah. Yeah. They had a few of them. I think Gully having spikes is so big. That Mon's a goat. Me staring at the humble glass pot do lots of damage to the Chud, Mega, Shittergross, and healing back the damage. Hey, Mega Metagross is way stronger.
They should have made Mega Espeon. Don't they know I like Espeon and Glaceon?
I wouldn't mind, like, more evolutions. Do you think Champions is going to ever give us, like, new Mons for the, like, they come out in the game before? Like, you know how, like, the Pokemon movies, take the first one, for instance, you saw Donphan?
Yeah.
Even though Donphan wasn't in the game. What if Champions gave us like a Gen 10 or you saw Blaziken in the end of Gold and Silver before Ash went to Hoenn? What if Champions gave us a new Mon from Gen 10 or whatever before it was even Winds and Waves out? I think that'd be sick. Just like how there's precedent for this because Pokemon Go had Melton and Melmetal. Literally.
That doesn't seem like far-fetched idea, honestly. I think that's very possible.
I think that'd be really cool. That get people back into the game. I mean, not that I don't think people will leave the game, but I was
talking about it yesterday, but I think what's going to happen for Champions is that a lot of people who one time played Pokemon competitively on Pokemon Showdown will maybe return because they might hear about this and be like, "Oh, is battling real now?"
I think that's. I agree with you because I literally got 100 comments that said I have not played battling in this and I'm gonna come back for Champions. I literally got 100 comments.
A lot of people have fond memories of playing Showdown for Generation 6 and Generation 7, and then a lot of them left after those two generations because it was like, okay, it's the same shit every time. Like I got my fill, move on to whatever else. But battling was always like a niche thing. Like it was Pokemon Showdown. It wasn't quote unquote real. But now if it's this accessible and real, I know a lot of people are probably gonna spin back.
Literally me, yeah. See?
Yeah.
I don't see a reason not to. I mean, I'm super excited just to play.
Me as well.
I also don't have home, so I might try and play with as much in-game. Honestly, the one Pokemon, thank you so much, Ace, for the don't know. The one Pokemon should be added way before Gen 10 is Stereo Rotom has confirmed typing in the same design philosophy as the forms. Agree with you completely. Stereo Rotom being a normal electric is cool.
Dude. Normal electric, that's confirmed?
Yeah. It's in Pokopia. Marlene has it and I have it too. It literally says in the dex normal electric, like as it's typing. It has a regular dex in the game, so. Pokopia is a great game.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta fill my water bottle.
Yeah, no worries. How long term do you think Pokemon Champions will be popular for? Well, the thing is, Pokemon Champions themselves hope to be the playground for competitive VGC for the entirety of VGC. That's what they want. Literally, the creator said, even if there's 10,000 Pokemon, we want to be able to do this. We're going to be balancing. We're going to be doing this. There'll be new metas all the time, too, which would be interesting. As long as it takes to sap your wallet. I think you can definitely play the game and get things done for free, as well as you transfer some Pokemon over and just play through most of it. The format in Gen 8 just didn't click like Gen 7. I think that was a lot for a lot of people, Dave. A lot of people actually left singles and started playing VGC during Gen 8 and Gen 9 because they just didn't like the meta. I love Gen 9 a lot. I liked Gen 8 lower. I think Gen 8 lower tiers were perfect. I think Gen 8 OU was whatever. I really did not like Gen 8 OU. But I think Gen 8 lower tiers were incredible. Champions at home are going to be draft league. Literally, I'm going to try. Did they confirm the limit of Pokemon you can use on Champions? Just not like the limit, but like the boxes and stuff you could have with it. Like at first, just only 30 Mons, and then you can get more. I'll probably end up buying the starter pack and stuff like that. Are you playing with one hand? No, I mean, I'm using WASD and just walking around, yeah. I am playing with one hand, yeah. And just the mouse occasionally. I'm just trying to catch Pokemon I don't have. Oh, speaking of Pokemon Go, that's probably where I'm going to transfer a lot of my Mons. I'm going to ask Marlene if I could borrow hers and put some of the Mons she catches and put them in this. Because it doesn't matter how the fucking IVs or the Mon are, right? What a victory. Because they're all going to be maxed out anyway in that. And then just being able to... All I need is a base Pokemon that's real, that's legit. Which is stuff we've caught. How will Smogon react to Champions metagame? Like, we're going to need a new ladder? Yeah. Excuse me, they're going to be a Champions OU side meta and stuff like that. I was telling them, like, you guys need to take this seriously. This is, like, the future of competitive Pokemon. Like, I'm so... Like, I said this straight up. I hope this is taken, like, super seriously. This is the future of competitive Pokemon. Like, if generations and everything's going to be on this and all mechanics and stuff are going to actually be it. Like, why are we playing, like, Sword Scarlet and Violet for, like, the 5th year or whatever versus... Or another year of it before we do that. What up, bro?
Why is the fucking battle music still on so loud? Let me turn on some.
Or else we'll finally get Power Gem. I hope so.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me turn on some chill vibes.
I wonder if Pokemon Go Mons can be evolved in Champions instead of evolving in the Pokemon Go. Well, they don't have the baby pre-evolutions in Champions except for Pikachu, so I don't know about that. That's what I think so too. I literally think the same thing. I think Champions should be the main ladder eventually as well, right? Like we can have SV, but Champions should at least be right under it. It shouldn't be considered a pet mod. If this is literally going to be the future of competitive Pokemon, and it's going to have a rotating like decks and things like that too, it deserves its own council and something that's actually being played multiple times and like something that's actually being represented. Do you think they'll crack down on General Mons and Champions? Someone wonder traded me a Hack Chomp and Sword and Shield. That's not your fault. I think you'll be okay. Do you think Gems will ever make a return with Champions? That'd be crazy. Gems are bad. Wait, they don't want to implement a Champions OU? They do, but it's not going to be the main OU. The main OU is still going to be SVOU.
I need that Pokeball. I'm a damn fool. Why did I throw that shit?
You good?
Yeah, I was trying to catch this poke, but I overshot my Pokeball.
Do you think there will be more players on phone or Switch? Switch at first, phone later, yeah. I think the phone wave, I'm going to assume the phone stuff is going to happen after Worlds. By the way, I don't think there's gonna be any phone stuff until September, because that's when the new you'll be able to like get points and stuff like that, and they have to set all that shit up. So like, there's not gonna be any champion tournaments, as in like what do they call locals? There's not gonna be any locals for champion points on Pokemon Champions until like September. That's what Jen said. She's a top judge and everything. I trust what she has to say, and that's when I assume phone will be out. So I think that'll be the second run of it, like the second wave of everybody getting into it, because now it's phone. So even the people like, you might play Pokemon Showdown because you don't have the game, or you don't want to play the game. But now when you have it on your phone, it's different. Are the battles 3v3? 3v3, yeah, most likely. The question should be the default that Champions is a new official meta on Showdown. Maybe it's because it's going to be changing so much that they don't want to do it. What do you think, Blunder, about Champions being the official meta of Showdown versus a side meta?
I don't think it's ever going to be the official meta, but it'll probably be like a serious meta, akin to how like
Natdex. Like, would you prefer it more to Natdex more than the pet mod that ZA was?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair comparison, but it should even be bigger than or more serious than Natdex, as it is actually real Pokemon. Okay. That is the fundamental difference between this and everything else. This is still real. But the way Simulator 6v6 is structured is each generation has an OU. So it's not like it's just going to be an abandonment of Gen 9 or like be told like, oh, hey, this is no longer the most serious format. It's actually this now. I could see by Gen 10 there being like a difference in
I think there'd be a tiering and leadership and all that stuff. I think they have to adapt, because if Champions truly is going to be like what we're having forever, I agree with you completely. It needs to be something that is taken seriously. It can't just be some pet mod that's on the bottom that I have to hope to find. It needs to be some shit like, if it says OU, I need to see OU and Champions OU, up there.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Showdown is like ran its course overall with this, because like yesterday I was streaming this pre-Champions OU ladder, which one person put together and could support 800 people being on at the same time getting battles. So even if this is a fumble by the greater Pokemon Showdown,
side servers will keep it.
Yeah, and I mean it likely will be a fumble by Pokemon Showdown, as they lack severe intelligence when it comes to growing out their platform or making the right decisions in a timely manner. So I don't really expect much, but I am very excited to play Champions regardless. I have 30 to 80 mons in my game. Start playing.
Yeah.
Do some games.
I think you make a really fair point, by the way. That reminds me of like Pokemon Online and even Shoddy Battle, whereas Smogon was only one of the things, and then we had Team Uber and we had a whole bunch of other stuff. And then on Pokemon Online, we had obviously Pokemon Online Mexico, main server, Uber's, Groudon's Grotto, which was where you had your Smogon tours. So assuming that the side meta games, Pokemon China, assuming that the side meta games or the side channels are run fairly, like you and I used to upload Pokemon Online PO lives and You know, this was a separate tier than what we were Wi-Fi battling. This was a literal separate tier. We used to Wi-Fi battle and upload PO, and PO was POOU, right? We used to play PO tours and Smoke on tours, and they were different tours. They were different tiers as well. So yeah, it's Cobblemon. Exclamation mark Cobblemon if you want to join. That's a fire hat. But I think you're right. I think it's even if they do end up messing it up, at least some side server or something can give it legitimacy, especially if like we're supporting it or anybody's really supporting it.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking about, because I was like, I don't even think that their site understands what Champions is or has given an effort to like find out and do anything. Because every answer when people are asked on that site, yo, what's gonna happen with Champions is, oh, we don't know, we're waiting for it to come out. So there's a negative game plan there. Like there's no game plan for the drop of this game. So we'll just have to see what happens.
That's wild considering it's 8 days, like 9 days from now. Like you and I,
no gameplay or understanding of what this is.
Guys,
for them.
just to give you an example, Blunder and I are talking every day about what we want to do, what we're gonna do, like what we're thinking about is gonna be cool during Champions, or how we're gonna like try and create content, or this is what we're doing. I already told you I'm working on a server that is literally gonna be for 66 singles, assuming I can play 66 in custom, that has its own elo, its own ladder system, and everything like that too, with a bot. So that way we actually have shit going on, right? So I'm genuinely surprised that the people in charge who to earn from this as well don't know what the hell they're going to do. Thank you, Go. I appreciate you.
Well, only one person earns from this. So
that's
why nobody cares and nothing changes.
You know, that's probably fair. I want to give a big shout out to Delmise, the GOAT, like literally the GOAT, who like programmed and did a lot of stuff for. Sorry for adding that in a few months. Like I know Lax has been talking with Delmise on the side server, who just make the decision and do everything. What's the plan with the Discord bot? It's a bot that. So this is a bot that other Discords use. It's called Team Up bot. I believe it's called where it can create leaderboards and find battles, and you'll be able to use codes and do things like that. That way you'll be able to actually gain. What up, Fi? You'll actually be able to gain ranking and elo from this. So I'm very excited about that, because assuming we're able to do 66, we can actually have a legitimate ladder for it, even if it's not in the game, but this could be one of the biggest Discords, you know? So
yeah,
that's,
and then we'll Wi-Fi battle you and put it on our channel, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally,
so tap it.
Literally.
We're bringing back that Shiest Wi-Fi. You know who's a true OG maxer?
King of the summer.
BKC. I saw him posting Wi-Fi battles like 4 years ago, and they like have to connect to like the specific like server to play.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's straight up legit Wi-Fi play, and he's like recording his DS, and I'm like, nah,
that's the OG.
This is a true lover of the game. There's no other way to say it.
If you need any more custom, hit me up. I made a matchmaking bot for a 50K Discord server. Oh shit, yeah. Hit me up on add me on Discord. I'm on Discord. I'm literally working on it this week, but I have to make the Discord look good. Obviously, we have till next week. Obviously, this could all be for nothing, right? And it could be just no 66. I don't.
No, they're gonna have 6v6.
Even if there is a 20-minute timer, I'll be able to do it. I doubt. Yeah, I agree that they're gonna have.
It's not an official format. So like, why do they care what people do in a private lobby?
Joey PokeaimCast. No, I agree. I mean, but remember, I don't know, for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and for Sword and Shield was a 20-minute timer. Scarlet Violet was a 20-minute timer until they changed it with an update, right? Until they changed it with that update. We didn't get that update until like 8 months into Scarlet and Violet, I think. Maybe less, probably like 4 or 5 months. 5 months into Scarlet and Violet.
What is the update? It's 60 minutes instead of 20?
So the update made it that we can actually create the private games and actually put our own timer up to 60 minutes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So it'll probably be the same thing.
They mentioned singles in gameplay, but that's mentioning 3v3 singles, because that's really, really popular in Japan.
I really doubt that you couldn't be able to set up a private game with your friend and send out 6 guys, since that is like the
I agree.
That's like the stock experience playing Pokemon.
I'm a TPA to you, by the way. I want to show you
what about a noob that just wants to battle his friend and doesn't want to go through the sweaty as fuck official format?
My favorite time online, besides Gen 4 and Gen 5 Wi-Fi battles, was literally Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battles, because all I had to do was type Pikachu, 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 and I could find 66 battles. You could probably still find them to this day. I get comments on those videos to this day, like, yo, I'm still finding battles. Like,
there's no way they're not gonna give people the opportunity to like play their friend with both of your like in-game teams. Like, that's what I think at least, because not everybody who hops on Champions is here to fucking become a pro like MLG sweaty guy. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody wants to just play Nintendo's format or even 6v6 as a format either. Sometimes people just want to play their friend.
I mean, that was the whole thing where I bring back the timer. The two campaigns, 3 campaigns that I ran with people was literally like, just let us play Pokemon the way we want. That's all we want. That's all I ever wanted. I think they're going to do that because it literally Champions logo is literally play the game.
Nintendo's famous for not allowing players to play their games the way that the player wants.
But they literally said the Champions literal logo on the trailer is battle the way you want to. So I have to believe that, and I know they know me, and I know they know you.
No, Nintendo's MO is you're going to play this shit the way that we find appropriate. Otherwise, everyone dies. And that's what they've been holding.
Okay, see that last part? He's joking, but he's not.
No, I'm telling you, like, that's the same shit that happened with like the Smash tournaments back in the day, where they would like always call ahead of time and like try to get that shit taken down. You're not allowed to play their game the way they don't want it to be played, and if you do that, then it's like a big deal. But I don't think they actually give a fuck about 6v6.
I miss
in the sense that they would block it out of the game. I don't think they see it as some bad thing. They just don't care, which is more than fine. But I don't think that they that they'll like actively take that away. At least that's my feeling. I can tell you, I haven't played it in game in a long time.
Well, they did take it away for a long time, but they brought it back. And like I will say that they brought it back because people in the VGC community did help me get in contact with them. Like legitimately get in contact with them. People even told me, hey, they saw this. So like that was I never said that in like an actual, in a video, but they did see it.
Nah, they're definitely weird, Nintendo. Nintendo's definitely weird, and I don't support. Let's see.
I mean, I'm super excited for Champions. I just want to fucking talk about the Mons and all their abilities and stuff. The theory moning and battling are fucking like neck and neck for me. The best times, these are the 3 best times for Pokemon for me. A new gen before a new gen drops in their leaks that are credible, and we get trailers, so you could just talk in Theorymon and talk about updates and shit like that. And I think with Champions it's going to be super exciting because for the first time in our lives, we're probably going to get patch notes for a fucking Pokemon game that's not Pokemon Unite. Right? We're probably going to actually get patch notes because they're caring about competitive. You know how hype patch notes are going to be? You know the only reason we know all the shit we know is because they're data miners going through and copying it and putting it down, and then Cerebi is listing it on his site. That's the only reason we know things we do. The only reason we know that Transistor went from 1.5 to 1.3 because someone in Smogon forums went and clicked Thunderbolt 70 times versus the same Pokemon to see the damage and check the damage calc. Like, that's the only reason we know this shit. So to actually get a game where we're most likely going to get patch notes because they're going to be doing updates every few months or whenever they're going to be doing them, because meta is going to be changing everything, is so sick. Anyway, the second time Pokemon's most fun is the beginning of the generation where you can just do whatever the fuck you want, use their broken metagame, and do everything. And the third time Pokemon's most fun is when you play with your friends. Those are the 3 most fun times for Pokemon. Period.
That was to Pokemon one time. Definitely my favorite game.
I love Mons. Blunder's favorite game. You gonna tweet out that Pokemon Showdown to respond to somebody at some point? This Mew is wild.
What do you mean tweet out Pokemon Showdown?
You'd be saying the best game of all time. I think you've done it like 3 times.
Oh yeah. I bait a lot. I bait a lot with that.
That's the best thing to do.
Now, one of my best troll posts is this guy posted like this huge rant in all caps, and he's like, "I'm tired of bad Pokemon games. Give me a game with no story and just battling, just like Pokemon Showdown," and then a bunch of other shit. And I just quote tweeted the post with the Pokemon Showdown logo, and that shit got like 20,000 likes. And he literally wrote in his post, "Give me a game like Pokemon Showdown," but I still trolled and I just responded with the Showdown logo because I'm like, bro, just fucking play Showdown if you care that much. But that guy gets the joke's on me because he finally got what he wanted with Champions.
Dude, I remember being so hype when Champions was like announced. I'm still hype. I'm still hype as hell. I just want some stuff, man. Shiny Lotties look so. Shiny Lotties actually look really good here.
I can't wait to challenge Lax on 6v6 and then watch him get mad when my Cyril Edge's Focus Sash activates. And I go for Sharpness boosted Bitter Blade and Shadow Claw. And I 6-0 that ass.
I can't wait to battle you, and I paid to win to get the Super Focus Sash, so it activates 6 times in a row.
IG, I'm bringing Minimized Blissey.
You think that matters? I'm going for Stomp. You don't even know it doubles in power. and always lands.
Stomp is OD. We're playing a Gen 1 game.
I'll play heavy. I'll use Heavy Slam or Heat Crash then. Fuck you.
Stomp is actually too funny.
That's gonna be the fun part too. Like, I'm definitely gonna bullshit on the BSS ladder with the most broken stuff, and I'm gonna do that in VGC, and I'm gonna do that in 6v6, and I'm gonna play real 6v6. Look at the Za. Where? Let me TPA to you. I want to show you something.
I'm gonna catch this shit. I need this shit from my decks. Joey, when he pays for the no guard on all his mons for $29.99, sometimes you gotta make that play, G.
Look, man, if Mons is gonna be pay to win, I'm gonna win. Look, Mons has always been pay. Anybody who plays VGC is pay to win. Because y'all be paying so much for your flights, for your hotel. You don't always win, though. I think sometimes I don't follow through on that part. Sometimes it's pay to lose. Mons is pay to lose most of the time.
Nah, don't worry, chat. I've paid to win some Smogon tournaments, paid with these fucking blood, sweat, and tears.
I've had people try to pay me to win in Smogon tournaments, but we don't let them.
Yeah, actually, when I won SPL, I got $100 as a prize. So, cha-ching, bitch. I've definitely been on more than a few money tours, which is always kind of fun.
I wish we won that tour, me, you, and Poek.
That was a big ass prize. That was a tough one.
Styles was good, buddy. Potentially getting patch notes is a concept I can't even comprehend. So used to change it every gen. I'm saying, fam. I mean, champions will be data mineable because it's going to be on the Switch 1 as well as Switch 2. So I'm not too worried about like at least the initial. So we'll actually load everything immediately and home and everything. But I just want to see some mega pop up, bro. And it's like the stupidest ability of all time that I'm so excited for. Like Hydreigon can hit 3 attacks or something like that. Or
they need to do something like that. Well, yeah, the best case scenario is that they repurpose old mons that we haven't seen shine in a while. I would really like that.
I mean, that's
there are definitely some mons that are just extremely bad and should get remade. Not even like a new form or a new Pokemon like that. It's just one move, one like other ability. There's a lot of Pokemon with just 2 abilities that could get a third, you know?
It's true. No, there's some mons that definitely deserve more. I think a lot of repurposing old mons is definitely what they will most likely be doing, right? And I assume they're also going to tone down mons that are like rank 1 for a long time. Like if Dragonite, for instance, is rank 1 forever, maybe they'll lower its defense by 5, you know? Like they did that shit with Cresselia after VGC.
It will be pretty.
Well, they probably
crazy,
can't do it with Dragonite because Dragonite's 600 BST. So Dragonite might be the pseudo legendaries might be the mons that actually stay up there. They are.
Like the way they're gonna balance is by removing Pokemon or removing moves more than actually. Like I feel like changing stats is so ridiculous.
I think buffing stats. I think buffing stats is a good thing though.
I don't know because it's like. I don't know. Then everything changes on like every Pokemon database the way it's been consistently for so many years.
Well, I mean, take Scolipede for instance. It had 90 base attack in Generation 5, and then afterwards it got 100. Right? It's not.
That's what I'm saying. It's very few Pokemon that do get BST changes. It's
Clefable got one. Clefable got one, which was what made it even more broken.
But this, like I'm telling you, there's not that many. It's always a huge deal when it happens too. Like Doug Trio getting a +20 attack boost, stuff like that. I don't know. It seems pretty far fetched to me that they're just gonna change every like Pokemon's different stats, which they're like so known for having. Like I think it'll just be like a very few. At least in the context of when they said they're gonna do balancing. I just assume the balancing is, oh, this mon's cheap. All right, guys, this mon's being removed for the next regulation or season.
Maybe. I mean, like if you look at Pokemon Worlds, right? The reason Aerolate and like Kangaskhan's ability and all that stuff got nerfed is because every single team in top 8 was Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Salamence. So they decided they toned down every single ability, every single one, right? Or same thing with the Tapus, right? They went from 1.5 to 1.3. They toned them down because they were so good. Like it's not like they can't do or they haven't done those big changes. We're just not. They just seem a little farther apart because they're 3 years apart now. Now they don't have to be.
Yeah, but still, I feel like if a Pokemon has existed for so many generations with the same BST, that. I don't know. It just seems far-fetched that it would be more than just like a handful, like maybe like 3 to 5.
Oh, I don't think it's going to happen all the time, by the way. I think it's just going to be like based on certain tournaments, based on how like usage might be. I don't think it's going to be every single time either. I think it could be movesets that could just remove the Pokemon from rotation, like you said, too.
Yeah, who knows? It's a truly unprecedented thing. Maybe they will just start changing BSTs and whatnot.
Yeah, like, I mean, they buffed a bunch of Gen 1 mons, right? Nidoking went up to more attack in Gen 6 for no fucking reason. Thank you, Styles.
Yeah.
For no reason, by the way. Give it more special attack. Like, what are they doing?
A lot of guys have been blessed. I think Am I wrong? Did Zam get a boost
It did.
in any generation? It did, right?
Yep, it did. Zam got a big boost, bro.
Yeah. Well, what boosted? I just
That
know
boy was
Zam's BST.
that boy was under 500 BST.
Really? So do you know what stat changed? Defense?
I don't think it was defense. I thought it was wasn't it speed? Special defense went from 85 to 95.
Yeah, see, like they be doing random shit like that. Cause I knew we had seen Zam get something. Cause I remember I was like, why the fuck did they give Zam something? Okay, yeah, 10 spit F.
Pelly got a big boost too.
What did Pelipper get?
Was it defense?
I want to say it was defense.
And that shit actually mattered too.
Now Pelipper's typing is goated.
Oh, it's special attack actually went from 85 to 95. No, that's big. That's fucking big. That was actually huge.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Those 95 base power hurricanes shit are big.
Maybe they'll redistribute all
what
the
Pokemon
Gen 3
got stat
Shipmon.
buffs?
Oh, you mean the fucking the Hoenn special?
Corsola got plus 10 HP and defenses. Ooh. Masquerain got plus 20 special attack and speed. Raichu speed increase. I remember that. Mantine got more HP. Cool. Yeah, Pidgeot went up too. Mega Absol gets Z gets stalled. Would it really benefit from what reaction? It would not get stalled. The monster's just gonna be ass. It's not gonna be used. Wasn't Pelipper UU before the buffer? Are you talking about Drizzle Pelipper? Yeah. Drizzle Pelipper was not there. That boy would be lucky to get a U after his name. That dude was never used, literally never, to the highest.
That should definitely had no motion.
I will say though, in Rambats, that one Pelipper, that Protect Pelipper, was crazy. I'm okay, baby. Thank you. That Protect Pelipper was insane. I am hyped for DJ Rotom. I hope it exists. I truly hope it exists.
Catch this Medicham.
Look at this shiny Magikarp. This shit fire. You got the golden Magikarp. It evolved right in front of me. Oh, it didn't evolve. Oh, it did evolve. Bro, I love shiny Gyarados. You know what mons I really want to get buffed, dude? And I feel like it's like they kind of deserve it. You know the mons that have like no evolutions, no
yeah,
like I want Zango. Like I want Zango's got Toxic Boost, which is amazing, right? And it's actually you can do a lot with that shit. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, bro. You wanted them to revamp Tauros? The best we can do is give you 4 new Tauroses.
Hey, I'm okay with that shit though. Tauros is already fine anyway. I think
they be doing shit.
I think the thing is like I just want Zangoose and Seviper mons like that to kind of stand out. Like instead of obviously, you know, Delibird being good, we got Iron Delibird, which I think was pretty cool.
Yeah, Paradox is a cool way to pay homage to some mons. Good thing they made another Broken Salamence.
Yeah, we need them all. Blunder, accept my TPA. I want to show you my mons.
It doesn't count, but please buff Delcatty, bro. I'm begging.
Yo, they did buff it. They made its ability actually do. Some people didn't know this. Normalized didn't used to give you a 0.2 attack boost on those attacks too, but now it does. And people were trying to say, why'd you put normalized in the Dragonized calc? It doesn't get boosted. Do some research, guys.
Tough ass fit, Joe.
Oh, thank you. Wait, what am I wearing?
Low key.
Oh, I put my fucking sombrero on. Nice. I didn't. Wait, nobody told me I had it on. Okay, I want to show you this one. How do I throw it out? It's this. Damn it. He just yoinked that shit too.
Nah, I stole it. I'm running low.
Look at my gator.
Damn.
That's my gator, bro.
Guy's colorway is OD.
My boy looks straight up out of the Prince of Egypt.
He looks crazy. The Shogun ass for alligator.
This gator looks sick. Dude, this is what I wanted in Champions, bro. Bro, give me the ability to customize my mon. I want an eye patch on my gator.
Nah, dead ass though. The fact that we can't give them custom fits is pretty damn annoying to me. I was really looking forward to the potential to do that.
And it doesn't have to be like. Obviously, I understand why you can't let us super customize it because it's a Pokemon game and people will do bullshit. But like Pokemon Unite, you can buy skins and play with them. All they gotta do is do the skins like Pokemon Unite does. You buy them and then your mom can have it. And they have a whole animation made for it.
You got some cool ones. What is that, Shiny Mew?
That's this person's, yeah. They have Shiny Mew.
Shout out to Oswald7. Nah, Mew is so
Shiny Mew
shy.
with like glasses on.
Nah, what?
That boy got some that boy can't see. That boy blind.
What? That Mew is so tough.
that Mew is fire.
Nah, Chad, I'm trying to catch this Mew low key. Nah, shit's too fire. I'm trying to steal. Nah, that's actually so sick. Keep
That's what I'm
flexing.
saying. Give them cool hats like Pokemon Go. Give them like a little like boost over them.
Rage Gyarados.
Why can't we do marks on Showdown? Like when you get them on out, yeah. You know on Pokemon online, you used to actually the Pokeballs would change, like based on what you got them on.
Like that. Meditate don't or a farm near me.
Pokemon Online used to actually have the Pokeballs be different for the Mons. Because like if you could only get a Landers and a Dream Ball, it'd be in Dream Ball, and that let you know that Landers had whatever ability. Pokemon Showdown doesn't care as much about legality of some things. It does have some illegal combinations on Mons. It just lets it happen. I heard
there's some stuff they don't let you do though. Like you can't like shiny and stuff like that.
I do like you can get shinies on random bats. Oh yeah, dude! Pokemon Champions, you could hunt for shinies on your recruit Mons, which is pretty crazy. Because you know the recruit thing happens. It showed like in the thing with like the silhouettes of the Mons, and then you recruit them daily.
Mm-hmm.
It says you can literally hunt for shinies for them. Like it said there are some of them are alternate colors. So I think that's actually pretty cool.
That is dope.
That's good for the people that are not going to play competitive but want to just get the shinies or want to play the shinies with competitive.
Oswald accepted a trade. I can't really offer you anything shice though,
they might just
boy.
you don't have to offer anything in the trade. You can just click confirm.
Nah, bro, giving me a level,
Nice,
giving me the fucking Chi U. Nah, thank you, goat.
Do you think the success of Pokopia
Bro, just send me Chi U. Nah, my
Nintendo
deck's
will make
so
an attempt at Cobblemon or Pal World type
Yeah.
experience? Maybe. Pokopia is awesome. Like I literally have it for myself, and Marlene has it too. Do you think
Everybody fucks with Pokopia.
I think it'll be Blackbeard Tornado. Dude, I love this for Alligator.
Damn, crazy moves on this. This set is truly genius. Shout out to Oswald7. Giving me the goods.
The GOAT.
Nah, hold on. The shiny Bulu and the shiny Coco and the shiny Feeny. Nah, the shiny Tapu colorways are too good, bro.
Hey, Dark. No, they look. Wait. So let me see.
Shiny Lele is also
Dude, those
black.
shinies, dude, shiny. These
Nah,
shinies are
these
some
are
of the
some of
coolest shinies. I think the black shinies are so cool, bro.
Nah,
Mexican
they're so
Pasta, thanks so
tough.
much for the prime.
Dude, the OG of that shit is Zard, bro.
I mean, Zard.
Who had
Well,
the-
Zard had a purplish. It was more purplish than black, and then it became more black. Either way, it was goated.
Wait, what? What the fuck was Zard purple?
You never saw purple Zard? I'll show you.
Nah. Nah, I didn't know that guy was purple before.
It was
that,
a purplish shade, and then it became more black.
I see.
In Gen 2.
You know what shiny I really liked? Zard X is shiny. It's like green.
Yes, it's
And-
actually
and
it's
blue?
actually one of the decent green ones.
Yeah, it is. Some green ones are very, very off-putting.
Look at
But
that.
Zard X shiny is such a nice like turquoise shit. All right, let me see what you sent.
It's Gen 2.
Oh wow, nah, it does look purple. Wait, purple Zard looks really cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's tough, bro. I mean, them going black is still fine.
Zard any color.
It's my favorite shiny of all time. But like,
Yeah. It's top 5. It's top 5 without a doubt. Nah, look at the shiny Zard. Shiny Zard is like an iconic shiny. Everybody
so good.
knows. Everybody knows
wait,
that's shiny.
This is shiny Zard Y, but as black.
What is regular shiny Zard Y? It's just like the same color, no?
Yeah, like darker.
Yeah. It's just like a little tint. The way Garchomp is the same. Oh, purple Blastoise is an all-time favorite. I love shiny Blastoise being purple with the green shell. That's a great one.
Actually, the goats. I think it's interesting that they removed IVs from champions. I think it definitely. I think it's really funny that they had 20 plus years to teach people IVs.
I'm glad they did that.
And shit did not work.
to remove the barrier of entry that are IVs, because IVs literally are unneeded at this point.
Yeah, they're annoying. The fact that you can't just go out, catch the mon, and it be, as good as your mon sucks.
I get it for like the catching Pokemon purists, which I totally like don't fault them at all. Like I get it, but for battling, there's no need.
Yeah.
They might keep it to the original games because people do love the idea of, getting the perfect mon and the grinding that goes around with it.
I mean, there's mints for abilities. There's nature mints, or the ability capsules. There's nature mints, and you can bring down your. I mean, I remember in X and Y when I hatched my 6 IV shiny Talonflame. I gotta find my X and Y. When I hatched that shiny Talonflame, I was fucking hype as shit. It was on my fourth egg too. Where is my X and Y? I might try and find that. Maybe I will put some of my Pokemon in Champions.
Will I pay for shiny mons on Champions? I don't know if I'll pay for shiny mons, but I'm definitely gonna probably pay for more box space and get the starter pack. I'm telling you right now, I got mons to load up.
Well, $5 for it isn't that bad, right? Or it's like $8 or whatever the hell it is.
I think it's like 6. It's very.
I hope it comes with more. I need to see what the battle pass is like. Obviously, for like us who's going to be using it for content, it's worth it. And if you're going to use it and battle with it, it's going to be worth it for what you're actually doing. And that's also like when the person talked about Pokopia being 70, like you wanted to play it, but 70 is a lot. I agree with you. But it's definitely a game that like felt worth the money. The hours of getting out of that shit is crazy. The trick room stuff and speed tie stuff is really bad because with all IVs gone, Blunder, Tyranitar is, or Abomasnow is base 60 speed. Tyranitar is base 61. And with Relaxed Nature and Max IVs, they both have the same speed at low 50. So like it actually messes up a lot of speed tiers and stuff as well. Yeah. I've spent hundreds on my Pokemon Unite skins. I'm not gonna lie. My Kramer got a chef hat and shit. Oh, that's a go-to one though. Mexican pasta. Like, there's a lot of shit that gets messed up with IVs that you have to re-remember. Also, Gyro Ball is so bad. It's so weak.
Drifting says, I got a Kangaskhan from 2015 sitting in Pokemon Go, ready to finally reach peak form. Now you've deadass been waiting on this,
you might be right. Hold on. Let me load up my Go too. Hold on, I got the same shit.
Shouts to Jimothy in the chat, who said, I think some people are too in the weeds of Pokemon. IVs are incomprehensible to people without 1,000 hours and barely any depth. Yeah, I would agree. It's just an unnecessary barrier that goes into the understanding of the game. And it is confusing. It made sense back in the day because it had an effect on Hidden Power, but Hidden Power does not even exist any
And after
longer.
that, they changed it anyway, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah, they did change this shit. So as time went on, IVs started being more and more pointless until we're at the point we're at now where they're like, okay.
I mean, in less than singles, like there are for the slower volt switches and stuff like that for your team. Like that's basically it. But like in VGC, you'll have like your Iron Hands next to your Calyrex Ice Rider, and your Iron Hands will be faster than Ice Rider under Trick Room. That way Iron Hands gets the attack off first, and then it weakens them, so the Glacial Lance hits both, so you get the boost. So there's interactions like that do matter. There's certain speed ties that you end up giving up, specifically with like Ursaluna and stuff. That way you're still faster in the tail one, but you know that you're slower on the Trick Room, and now you can't really play in a mindset of that. There is depth. There's definitely depth behind it, and there's definitely annoyingness behind it, but it for sure didn't have to be as what it was. Like, I think getting rid of it is overall just a good thing in general. It's going to change the way Pokemon has to be played, but I understand why VGCers in particular are a little annoyed about it. Do I think microtransaction in Champions will prevent a bunch of people coming from Showdown to take the Switch? I think the fact that it's on the Switch is also another thing, but when it comes to phone, it might be a different story. It really just depends. I think that one of the bigger things is that your Pokemon Gomons can go into Champions. And that shit's easy, bro. Because I got Pokemon Go Mons right here. Marlene be taking my Pokemon Go. I haven't played it since 2016.
You got Shy Spawns on there?
I do. And so does she. She has even more. So, like, I'm going to probably just transfer some of hers if she'll let me. Because I don't have to care about the IVs. I don't got to give a fuck about the IVs, bro. Like, all I need is the base Mons, right?
You really just need the base.
It's not like EVs matter because they wipe them anyway.
Yeah, when you transfer your mon, because you have to go through their shit.
Correct. They wipe your EVs, and your moves stay as long as they're legal, but moves that are illegal are wiped.
I see. Move pools are what's going to be important, so you don't have to spend extra VP on that.
Yeah, I can't do Timid, Speed Boost, Kartana anymore, any of that shit.
Yeah, also another big thing, back in the day when I was playing tournament, Rotom Wash, you would sometimes run 30 speed IV.
Yeah, or so 27, or level 49, or whatever. Like.
Or level 99 Slow King G, all that bullshit. in Gen 9. But yeah, Rotoms would run 1 speed IV less when they were being spammed in Gen 5 and 6. So you get the slow volt switch on the opponent.
You actually can't do the lower level in VGC anymore. I know back in the day there was like a level 49 like ground hunter, some bullshit for the slow trick room, but now you can't do that shit. Now they have to be level 50. Like
That's so interesting.
They have to be 50, yeah. Shout out to Sucker for Jessica. I remember they got disqualified from VGC because their Hydreigon was level 52 instead of like level 64.
Oh, you're fucking joking. I'd get banned, noob. That's actually
extremely joking. When are you going to go to VGC event again? I'm going to try my best to go to Indy. Listen, I'm going to do my best to sign up on Wednesday for Indy, but it's at 7 p.m. It is the first and only of 3 tournaments for Pokemon Champions, one of them being NAIC and the other one being Worlds. So there's only 3 Pokemon tournaments for Champions before next year, and everybody and their mom is going to try and get into that shit. So I might not be able to get into it. If I don't, I'll go next year or later in the season to one. I'm not going.
Getsis can do it. Why not us? Not dead ass. If Getsis can cheat, we should be allowed to.
Thing is, here it's gonna be a lot easier. Like I said, like I'm just gonna fucking pull it with my Pokemon Go mons.
Got banned from using his Golduck because he wrote it had a splash plate when it actually had a Mystic Water.
Oh, yo, bro, when Suave and I were in the tournament, bro, it was like 2 a.m. We had the laptops out, and every time I finished, every single time we wrote a set, we double checked that shit, and then we gave it back and double checked it again.
Triple check that shit, bro.
No, back and forth, back and forth. We were not getting disqualified in that shit.
That's such a sad way to get DQ'd, and like, I mean, I guess it does make sense. That's not the right item,
bro. So day one, I didn't get any hack checks on my mons. Obviously, I had nothing to worry about because Blissey literally streamed every single Pokemon. But day 2, they stopped me in the middle, and I almost got a disqualification or game 1 because they took a while with my switch.
Why? What were they sussed out by?
Oh, I don't know. But I was like, here's the video, by the way, of him getting the stuff if you guys want to see it.
They're literally all cops. What the fuck is that?
No, they were just checking because they had to. My opponent had, in round 2 of day 2, so my second game, actually, I got a round 1, a first battle forfeit for them, or from them, because their Mons got checked and their Iron Treads got banned. And I was telling you, remember that their Iron Treads got banned because it was hacked. And then they couldn't use it versus me. But Iron Treads is really good in the matchup versus me, and I know how to beat the Iron Treads matchup. So the matchup actually got a lot harder because they couldn't bring Treads.
Oh no, that's funny.
Like they were saying, he was saying that he would never bring Ho-Oh into the Miraidon matchup, but because he didn't have Iron Treads, he had to bring Ho-Oh, and he fucking found out how good Ho-Oh is into the Miraidon matchup. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, with her, right? Yeah.
They take your game and they go look it out. And they go through your boxes and make sure you got nothing. Unfortunately,
that's low key. That's low key scary shit. I would be shitting my pants. Even if I know that my shit's legit, they could still be like, nah, sorry, G. We still found something extremely sus.
Not like maybe box 16 had one of my draft mons that someone traded me. No, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. I felt bad because it was like day 2, and my guy had his Iron Treads gone day 2. Like I feel like you can't check everybody because there's hundreds of us.
You take the physical trip over there too. It's just you can't feel good about that shit. Even like beating someone like that, you just feel just bad for them in the end.
I think our team were very similar too. So like the game 3 came down to speed tie. Basically, game 2 and game 3 came down to speed ties. I ended up winning the speed tie, and he's the whole reason why I made it. You know, obviously top 8.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, beat him, and then I beat the person after, and then I beat top 16, and then I beat the other guy, whatever. It's like, it was a speed tie away. But I feel bad because if homie could have made it on stream with 5 fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
They check all your boxes and the 6 you registered. That's why I had 0 Pokemon in my boxes. Absolutely. All my mons were deleted. All of them were gone.
No, this shit's just too much stress.
All they would have seen was my draft Annihilaps anyway. A friend of mine wasn't allowed to enter tournament because his shiny Nagandel was an Ultra Ball and he can only be in a Pokeball legally. Damn. But I mean, like I said, if you're going to a tournament like that, I don't really care about like if you're doing battles and doing shit like that. But obviously, you know, do your best to follow the rules. He thought it was legal too because he has a friend that he trusted that got it for him. I want to move from singles to VGC so I can attend regions for the first time in my life. I think even if you play singles, you should still try an event at some point. But
all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up for the night. Thank you so much for joining this 2-part stream
and watch my wife play Pocopia.
Enjoy Pocopia. Shouts to everybody in the chat. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed Cobble with my guy Joe. Always a good time. Champions next week. We're hype.
Hop on the server too if you want. !Cobblemon.
Yes, sir. Shouts to everybody who was here today watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment on this. Let me know if you want to see more battling stuff. All right. Peace.
Peace, guys.